Karrine Steffans,
a.k.a.
Superhead.
has finally arrived! She's leaning back in the chair.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
What up?
Girl, I need a cut.
Yes, we will be writing Miss Jones a check on site.
Just playing, just playing.
No, we're just playing.
Oh, that's all legal. Cut that
If
check.
it's legal,
with you.
cut that check.
Ain't nobody playing.
It will be for $1
No.
and 0 cents. No,
Well,
thank you, Miss Jones.
no problem.
For all your love.
The book, Confessions of a Video Vixen, is in stores and is very entertaining. That's actually the only reason why I was able to read it so quick. And plus, I'm just a gossip whore. But it's very entertaining, easy reading. And she's doing a book signing tonight at Barnes & Noble, 7 o'clock in Brooklyn, 106 Court Street. So if you're interested in meeting the woman face to face, where do we begin?
I know where I could begin.
You are going to be on good behavior.
All right.
Young man, we talked about this.
All right.
Now, you talk in the book about the message being, the book is about your trysts and your experiences with several different artists, athletes.
The book
and
is about my
executives.
life, which includes, I have some guest appearances by some celebrities in the movie of my life.
Okay.
What? That's how I'm going to say it.
You just can't, right? Go ahead.
I'm cool.
There are some guest appearances.
Listen.
Half of the book has no celebrities in it at all. It's just about my life, and then celebrities come
Yeah,
in.
but that's the
towards it.
boring part.
That is not the boring part.
That's the boring
Well,
part. I am interested in wanting to know if you say in the book that you hate your mom. That's how you start that particular chapter.
Yeah.
Have you had any contact with her recently?
My mother called me recently to tell me, and I hadn't spoken to her in maybe a couple of years. She hung up on me a couple of years ago because I was trying to give her some advice about giving my sister the child support she deserves instead of hogging it for herself and buying stuff for herself. So she hung up on me a couple of years ago, and I haven't spoken to her since. And I refused to, even though she called, because she hung up and she wasn't going to say she was sorry or anything. She just kind of skips over stuff. So anyway, she called me a couple weeks ago to tell me her uncle had died and blah, 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 and whatever. And I pretended like I cared, and I honestly, I just didn't. And it was really, really sad, and I wish that I did. You know what I mean? I wish that I cared. But, you know, the first thing she should say is, I'm sorry. You know, or let's talk. There's a talk that we have to have,
right,
that we've been having to have since I was a little girl, and we haven't had it yet. So if it's not that talk, then we're not going to be talking.
You've gone to therapy, hopefully?
I haven't gone to therapy. Writing this book was my therapy, and I've come out a lot stronger. A lot of things, the confessions part of this book actually has nothing to do with the men and the sex in the book. A lot of things that I wrote in this book I was discovering as I was writing it. And I just wrote this book the beginning of this year. So a lot of these things are new to me.
Right.
And I've been working through them with helping other people work through theirs. It's crazy. Talking about what you've been through and writing and being honest with it is the best therapy ever.
Yeah, but it's painful. And sometimes
it
if
is
you don't have
painful.
a strong, licensed professional
Yeah.
to lean on and
No,
help you with
I'm
the
good.
tools.
I've got people in the church. I've got a lot of people that support me, and they actually help me through everything. So I don't need to pay to get better. I just need to be faithful and have that in
Just
my life.
keep that
and I'm
option
cool.
open, girl.
Everything is always open.
Keep
No
that option
doors are
open.
closed. But honestly, I'm so good. I'm better than probably most people I've met today. You know what I mean? I'm really good. I'm covered. I'm covered.
All right. Well, I want what? Ebro, wait.
I'm keeping my mouth shut so you can have your interview.
Because we had this talk. Now,
All right.
you say you're good in the book. This took place between the years 2000 and 2000.
No, the craziness really ended in 2002. That was the end of the Bobby Brown chapter, 2002, early 2003. And
you say you used to call Bobby's house, Whitney's house, because we all know Whitney pays all the bills. Whitney's house while she was there, and she knew of you.
from what I heard, she knew. I was told that she knew. They were separated at the time, whatever that means. I know her father was ill and was dying, and she was in New Jersey with him. And he was left at home alone most of the time for that 6-month period. And so he would find time to come to L.A., and that's how we met. I would talk to him when he was at their house in Atlanta.
But the father didn't die until 2004 or the end of 2003.
No. I met Bobby October 2002.
You got a great memory for all them drugs you was taking.
Yeah, well, I wrote everything down.
good
I
memory.
have journals. I've been journaling since I was 5.
That's
and
what
I
I
have
want to know.
pictures.
Did you journal because when you started hitting rock bottom and reaching out to these guys and they didn't help you because you said, I'm going to get these motherfuckers back one day?
Yeah, you know, no one helps me. It's like I was everybody's best thing until I had a problem. And it just taught me, like, okay, you're not my friends. And you don't care about me. I care about you. I would do anything for you, as I do with all my friends. I'm just that kind of person. But if people aren't your friends for real, when you hit, you know, rock bottom, they're out.
But the problem with that is you didn't care about yourself enough.
I didn't care about myself enough. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Which is why people don't, if you don't love yourself, no one's going to love you, period.
Right.
And so, and I didn't. And so it's like when I hit rock bottom and the same person that would have wrote me a $10,000 check a week before, now that I needed $2,000 to keep my condo going, they were like, nope, sorry.
So you started journaling. You journaled with a different purpose at that point.
At that point, once I was homeless and I had my drug-induced seizure and all these things happened within the same time, and I really had nobody. I was still around because I needed to get my money to get back on my feet. But in my head, I was like, okay, yeah, I know, okay, I got you. I'm watching you.
Woman scorn.
Exactly.
I'm glad that you're keeping it real.
Yeah, and that's true. And I was like, okay, don't worry about it. Because I knew
I'm gonna get you. You gonna get yours.
I just always felt like,
damn.
I just always felt like, you know what? One day, all of this is gonna make sense, and you're gonna be calling me. I'm getting calls now. I'm getting calls now from people that the same person that I called to help me on that day that told me nope and hung up on me is calling me now. Hey.
Who?
But wait, what is he saying? Is he saying, "Hey, girl"? Or is he saying, "Why did you?"
No. Because he's okay in the book. He's good.
Papa.
No.
Oh.
It's somebody else. I'm not going to say exactly who it is. I don't want to.
It was somebody who wasn't playing the poopy finger game.
It was somebody. It was somebody in the book.
It was somebody
in the book who came off okay. You know what I mean? He didn't do anything too awful to me, and we didn't. You know, he was okay in the book. I got a message yesterday. Hey, he's looking for you, but not in that kind of way. He just wants to talk to you. Like, you know, he came off okay in the book, so he's good. He
Don't go alone. It could be a setup.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
No, he's good in the book though. He's good in the book, and he's good. Period. But it's just people want to reach out when you're back on top, or when you're on the bottom.
I don't know, Karrine. You have angered, or I believe probably angered a lot of folks and a lot of folks' wives.
I think a lot of people are uncomfortable, but the things that I left out are way bigger than the things that I put in, and I believe that people are actually a little relieved that I didn't say what I could have said. And for the people that were married, I've been talked to their wives years ago. Their wives has been known about me, because wives will find you. You know what I mean? When the wives will come and get you. To all the girls out there,
you came and got me once. You don't probably even remember.
Was that what? When you was with G in Puerto Rico?
And you called.
Yes, they was.
Bitch, well, why I didn't get an honorable mention in the book? We're going to come back. We got Superhead here. Let's catch up, damn it. Top 97.
You remember that? Yeah. You mean 1996 when you was in Puerto Rico during the hurricane with my man? Yeah, I know. Remember the hurricane? I thought they was going to die. I was like, oh, God.
You didn't get
my man. It was a hurricane, a serious hurricane.
Fucking. I'm running my eyes Dougie. She calling me. I don't know. I gotta catch up to Doug.
It's my
up here, but Superhead is here finally. So we were at the point in the conversation where we were talking about G-Rap. Well, were you guys ever officially married?
No, we weren't officially married, but I lived with him. I took care of him. That was my husband as far as I was concerned, and everybody else that knew us.
You were 17 when you
got with him. 17 years.
And he wasn't your husband.
He was 27.
He didn't know he was your husband, though, huh?
He called me his wife to everyone that he introduced me to for the 3-4 years we were together.
Oh, okay.
And you met him because
from the day we met.
You were hired to do a private dance for him.
Mm-hmm. And I just never left.
Now,
that was a good dance.
Hell of a dance.
Damn, you sure it was just a dance?
In the book, you say
there was no dancing going on.
I didn't think so.
In the book, you say that he was abusive to you physically, and he made you perform orally for him. Like, what was the longest amount of time?
2 hours until my nose bled.
Wow. Superhead. That's what the book should have been about. Is that talent right there.
It wasn't super then. It was just I was 17. I didn't even know how, or I just didn't know.
So you were still learning.
All right, we discussed
sorry,
this.
I was getting excited. My bad.
Calm down, please. Thank you.
I was just a little girl, and I didn't know. But that was my punishment. So it wasn't under some great circumstances. It was like
punishment for what?
Whatever he thought I did wrong. If I would do something, wrong. I don't know.
That's pimping. He was pimping hard. Because that's like oral with training wheels right there.
That's super penis. Can you last 2 hours?
Stop it. Stop it.
Sorry.
Until your nose bled. How many times a week or a day?
Oh, a day can go anywhere from 1 to 5 times a day. It was just all day long.
With the jaw saw and everything?
Damn.
Yeah. It would hurt. Sometimes I would cry, especially when I was pregnant with my son. You know, you just don't feel right in that way. And even during intercourse or oral, I would just cry.
Why didn't you pack your bags while he was sleeping or while he was gone? While he was on Puerto Rico doing that damn video, you should have packed.
You know what? Because it was like, I felt at the time that that's all that I had. I mean, I was broken before I got to him. You know what I mean? I was already broken, and it's like I had nowhere to go. I didn't have my mother. I didn't have my father. My father told me to never come back, and I didn't have any family. I didn't have any friends. I wasn't allowed to talk to my friends. I wasn't allowed to even check the mailbox at one point. It was like I had nowhere to go.
I know those type of relationships where they try to alienate you from all that you
everybody
know or
else.
you're familiar with, so that you just
I couldn't get phone calls. I couldn't dress sexy. There's a lot of things I couldn't wear makeup. It was like, it was crazy. But I did eventually leave in the middle of the night with my son. I needed my son to make me strong enough to leave. I wasn't strong enough by myself.
Thank God that you were able to have your son, because according to you in the book, he beat you while you were pregnant.
Yes, he did. And I wasn't able to eat. When I got pregnant with my son, I was underweight at 94 pounds from the abuse and the stress.
Because you're a little old thing anyway. How much you weigh now?
I weigh 130 now.
Okay.
But I was, when I met him, I was 130, 138. I went down to 94 pounds within the first 2 months of our relationship.
Very crackish.
Yeah.
Very crackish.
And then so when I had my son, I was underweight. It was very hard for me to have him, to keep him, bed rest. You know, the doctors were very concerned. I was just stressed.
Right.
You know?
And then now you're saying that, or I heard you say, he doesn't even give you child support.
No, he hasn't given us child support or anything since I moved to LA, which has been almost 6 years, except for about a year ago. His wife contacted me. They ran my credit report, tracked me down, called all my friends, and then contacted me, and we were actually cool. We was getting along. Everything was fine. She's nice. She's a nice girl, and they're in love and married, and it's wonderful. They sent like $250, 2 jackets, and an outfit, and that's all that we've gotten from him in the last 6 years.
Why?
Well, he's a deadbeat. He's got 2 other kids he doesn't take care of either. His oldest child has cerebral palsy, and he's never even taken care of that one. And the state of California is actually looking for him. I heard him made a request on Wendy yesterday that the child isn't even his, and he wants a blood test. The state of California is actually waiting for him to stop throwing away their mail so they can administer a blood test so that we can prove, and I'm 100% on that one. I was 18, for God's sake, and living with him at the time. And so, you know, so if he wants that, he can come to contact the state of California and get his blood test.
Well, guess what?
What?
You've come to the right place.
Thank you.
I have found G-Rap. He is on the phone right now.
Wonderful.
And he'd like to talk to you.
Yes.
Good morning, G.
Yo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Jonesy? Yo, I'm about to flip, yo.
Well, wait a minute.
Why you sitting there fronting?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Time out. G-Rap.
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 Wait a
Hold on.
minute.
Hold on, y'all. Hold
You
on.
better not go to no signings, dog. She in my neck of the woods, kid. It's a wrap.
Wait, don't make threats.
Don't do that.
This was not for that. This was for adult conversation.
Okay, well, let's have a dope conversation.
Because she was looking for you guys. You guys obviously were looking for
Let
her.
me tell you something, Ms. Jones.
Wait, what's
She
your
wasn't
name
looking-
first so I know your name?
This Mar Barker.
Hi, Mom.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Karrine.
Good
You're a real
to hear
fake
you.
chick, homegirl.
Good
And let me
morning.
say, me and you know what we talked about. First of
Yeah.
all, she hit G on her two-way. She had got G two-way from Chuck or whoever she got it from. She hit G in 2000 or 2001, and she hit him on a two-way like, "Hey, Pa, I miss you. I want you to come to Cali and see me." He like, "Yo, for what? Come see you. Yo, I got a wife." Boom, boom, boom. So she was like, "Oh yeah, me, you, and Satina." So she hunted us down. She got his two-way, and let me tell you how I got her information. She thought she had an address on us for the child support. She sent it to my homegirl house with her whole affidavit of her snitching, talking about, "Oh, G-Rap has a wife, and he's hiding everything on her, and her name is this and that." Her social, her date of birth, everything was on there. And ain't nobody run her credit report and all that stupidness she talking. Second of all, I'm going to make it real quick because I'm going to let G talk because homegirl got a vivid imagination. She got a beautiful mind. I mean, when I heard she made this book, Confessions of a Video Pigeon, you know what I'm saying? I already knew about it because she had told me before she did it. Second of all, G told me, he was like, "Barker, homegirl is a snake. You trying to be cool with her. I'm telling you, she a snake. But you know me, I'm a cool person." But what I did is I made sure I recorded every conversation we had. So, matter of fact, I think, Ms. Jones, you got some of the audio I sent you.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so, and everybody want to know who Papa is.
And all that resentment she's trying to display on all these talk shows, you hear none of that. When it's a personal one-on-one
we was
thing?
cool. Yeah, we was cool. We was
None of this
absolutely
resentment.
cool. I think that Ma's a very nice person. I think G is great. Everybody's great.
No, you wasn't saying.
Oh, wait, we
have
have the.
That's why I thought you was on real.
Nah.
We have. Listen,
hold on.
guys.
Everybody stop.
We do have the.
Hold on, G, hold on.
We
hold
do
on.
have the audio. They sent us the audio of the phone calls that you sent.
Oh yeah, and I got more.
81898 2 received January 16th at 1:52 p.m.
Yeah, what up? It's Karrine. Yeah, we got the stuff. Thanks. My Jess said thanks. It was just what we needed. And the A-Rex high. And that's just in time, too, because his other one, he grew out of it. And that was his favorite A-Rex. I got another one. And, oh, and the sweatsuit is hot, too. Thanks, Mom. Really appreciate it. So Jess said thank you. And, I am going to put on his sweatsuit today when we go out. Okay, that's it. Yeah, me. Oh, and the real winter shit is hot too, cause we got the face mask and all that. That's hot, cause it be cold as shit in the morning. Right. It's just what we needed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Give me a call back. Good night. Bye.
It's like you guys were amicable.
Yeah, we were.
Oh yeah, so
I just
why
said
G's
that.
such a terrible person? Hold on.
Yeah,
And
you never hear none of this resentment when it's a one-on-one situation with me and homegirl.
Yeah, you
Listen.
I gotta give you the layout. Remember, she was like, oh yeah, she had to blow G into her nosebleed. See, mama, all the audio should be coming over. You should be getting all of them because I taped every recording. One day, me and G was messing with her on the phone to see how fake she was. So I called her. I'm like, hey, what's up, Karrine? I'm like, yeah, you need to come and hang out with me and G. She was like, oh yeah, remember Pa? Remember when I had to say it to my nose bled?
he
didn't make her. He didn't, and I got that on audio.
And you saying that out your own mouth, yo.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
So why would you say that?
I'm trying to get money. The man owe me so much money. I'm trying to figure
see,
out
now
where
she
he's
came
at.
to New York.
Hold
See how
on.
fake
Hold on a
homegirl
minute.
is?
Hold on a minute. The only reason why I was even talking to them is because the state of California is still looking for him. He owes over $200,000 in child support.
Yo, cut it out, yo.
Yes,
Cut
he
it out,
does.
B.
Oh, come on. Well, then call
So wait, I'm
California
trying
and
to
find
figure out if did he force you to do it or were you happy to do it?
Half of the times when I was with him, we wasn't in love with each other. It wasn't that kind of thing. When we was good, we was good. When we was,
come on, and I didn't force you to do
when
nothing,
we was
yo.
good, when we was good.
What's all that? I kept you from going to school and college, yo. You never had desire.
Every time I had a job,
B.
every time I had a job, he called my job. Be like,
Come
I
on,
miss
what
you.
job,
Come
yo?
home.
What job,
When I worked
B?
at the mall
What
at
job
Now
did you
West.
have?
When I worked at the mall at Now West.
When did you work at the mall with me, yo?
When I at Now
Come
West.
on, you stripped there till you was with me, yo.
And I
That's
worked
what
at the
you
mall.
did, yo.
I worked at the mall at Now West.
Come on, man, cut it out,
and when I
B.
made my money, in the club, I brought it home to G.
So G,
when
you
G
took
had
the money
no money
she made?
Huh? Did you take my money? Did you take my money?
He said, she asking you, did you take her money when she was stripping? Come on, he was pricing you out. He was putting money on you to do. Like, oh, you want her for $250? Of course.
Sure, he was.
Pimping.
Okay.
He was a pimp. He was pimping her.
Okay.
That's the way chicken heads get done.
Okay.
See, that'll never happen to Barker. You got to be with a real chick.
17.
But bottom line is,
But she was
you
only
know where he's at?
17.
17 years
I
old.
wouldn't even be on the radio
Listen,
getting
Mom.
at you like this, but me and you was cool. Hold on. But you know what? I didn't know you had a sick problem like that.
Wow.
Tell Jonesy who Papa is. Everybody want to know who Papa's supposed to be. Papa's supposed to be messing me. Where's your bed? Where's your
No,
bed?
it's not. No, it's not.
Wait a minute. Is it? I thought Papa was.
No.
I'll tell you this much. Whoever Papa is, I'm never gonna say who it is.
So
You
wait a
never
minute.
gonna say who it is.
Wait. Is Papa Method?
Yeah, Jonesy. I'll send you the audio too. I'll send you the audio, Miss Jonesy.
Oh my.
Jonesy, ask her about her daughter. Where's your daughter Nala, Yvette? Yo, you got issues. Where's your imaginary daughter you got by Method that Method and his wife supposed to be raising?
Yeah.
All right, we gotta take a.
First of all, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about who Papa is. I'm not discussing that
Do you
with
have a daughter?
anybody. I have a
Do you
son.
got a daughter?
I have a son. I got a
You tell
son.
us you
And
got
a daughter?
I have a son.
Play
Just
the
a son.
audio.
Barker, you have a
I have
daughter.
a son.
Did you tell Barker you have a daughter?
I have a son, and we have a son, and
Did
that you need to
tell
pay
Barker
for.
you have a daughter?
We have a son you need to pay for.
No, where's your daughter Nala?
Okay.
Is that?
All right.
Dog,
Corinne,
I have a son.
Corinne.
I have a son G needs to pay for.
You know
and
what, Ms. Jonesy?
At the end of the day, man, I'm
Play
here.
all the audio for me because I got the one.
Yo, homegirl's a fraud, yo. Homegirl's a straight up fraud.
Yo,
right.
I mean, New York City, you know what? You're making yourself look real
come
stupid.
on, come
you
on.
a pigeon head, homegirl. And let
Okay.
me tell you something. When I see you, we're going to handle our business just for the fact that you're trying to disrespect.
Thank you.
You ain't say, where's your daughter Nala?
Thank
or
you.
Duchess, whatever her name is.
All right. You're saying you have a son. We know that.
I
But
have a
is there a
son.
daughter too?
I have a son.
No, see, she won't
So you
answer.
don't have a daughter.
my
I have a
God.
son.
But you're not saying you
God.
don't have a
You know
daughter.
what?
I'm
You gonna
saying I
sound
have a
stupid when
son.
they play
I
all
have a
the audio.
son.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, my daughter was born in December. Oh, first Tigger. Oh, I got the message with Tigger. Remember what happened in Miami, Karrine, in the hotel room with the guy Jason?
Who?
Oh, what happened with
Now,
Tigger?
you don't remember none of this, right?
No, baby, hold on. What happened with Tigger and
Can we get
Jason
our
in the
attorneys
hotel
on
room in
this?
Miami?
Get my
Remember
attorneys
that?
on this. Recording
Remember that? Remember the
conversations
blood on the
against
sheets
me.
and you still laid there and had sex with dudes? Remember?
What? With blood?
Oh, I mean, Ms. Jonesy, it goes along. Let me tell you, when I finish sending you all the audio, it's downloading now. You're going to play one after the other after the other.
Well, what did you say about
daughter.
blood on sheets?
Let me tell you something. I'm not going to mention no names.
You already
but
said
it was a gay act going on.
You already said it.
It was
She
a
already
gay
said it.
act going on.
Between?
You already said it. You already said it. Ma,
Tigger?
say it again.
No, I'm not saying it.
Hey,
You
yo,
say
Corinne.
it.
Corinne, I stopped you from going to college and all that?
Hi, G. How you
I
doing?
stopped you from going to college and school?
Good morning. Where's my child support?
Wait, back to the
You
game.
don't even know that's your child, yo.
Well, the
Stop trying to go around the
state
questions,
of California is looking for you, so you can
We
take
already
your,
talked to
so you can
California.
take.
Talk about it's some 200,000. They talk about
What is
some
it?
little bull crap, $10,000
For 6 years, for 6 years of child support, for 6 years, for 6 years
no,
of child
you didn't
support.
go when he was first born.
Yes, I did.
No, you
when
did
I first
not.
got to LA.
No,
Okay.
well, whatever.
So that's
Well, I'm not gonna
200,000,
go.
right?
I'm not gonna go back and
So
forth.
that's 200,000, right?
I'm not gonna go back. And,
Okay,
you know,
well, we ain't
I'll
got
say
Ms. Jonesy,
this.
as you
I'm
say,
not gonna go back.
I'm
and
just
forth.
glad. I'm glad Papa ain't who I thought it
Hey,
was.
Ms.
That's
Jones.
all I'm saying. Cause
Give me a
child.
fax number so I
Where's-
can fax you what it is.
Okay. You know what? I want to know also because I might just be saying that, but you still owe me child support for the last 6 years. Who cares what the
that's
number
all
is?
cool and fine. I'm
Who cares
already
what the number
addressing
is?
that
Well, you know what? I want to
I'm
know.
already
I just
addressing that
listen
matter,
to
B.
this. Listen,
Okay.
listen, guys.
Hey, tell everybody how
G,
you pulled the whole car seat out the car in Arizona
Yeah.
and put him in the parking
That's in
lot
the book.
in front of my van.
That's in the book, babe.
when I had to take,
write that.
yeah,
That's in the book.
But listen,
no, but you say you just put him in front of me and my friend, yo. You put him in the street where cars was moving. Yo, come on, man.
He was
you bugging, yo.
he was right in front of your car. Yes, he was.
You put him
in the
in the
parking
You put
lot.
him in the
It was
street
no, it
in
was
front
in
of my car
front.
in
It
a
wasn't in the
parking
street.
lot where other
It was a
cars ride
parking
at,
lot.
yo.
It was.
He's that.
Come on.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm not gonna go.
That's
I'm not gonna
abandonment,
go.
B. That's abandonment, B.
She'll be signing books today
And then you
at
come to
Barnes
New
and
York a
Noble.
month later to get the kid. Yo, come on, yo.
In
You gonna
Brooklyn.
stop playing
That
with
wasn't
people's lives,
that wasn't
yo?
abandonment.
Come
He's
on.
your
Hey,
child.
come on.
He's your child.
Talk about, oh, yeah,
Hey, you
mother.
talking about child support, yo. I took the whole kid. Why'd you come get him?
You took him for 30
What
days.
did you come get him for?
Because he's my son, but you had him
Hey,
for a
come on. You
month.
left him in the street. What are you talking
You're
about?
his father. That's
You
not
left him in the
abandonment.
street, B.
But see, Ms. Jones,
Come
that's
on,
what the thing
man.
is. Let me tell you something, Ms. Jones. Let me tell you something.
Guys,
when
you know
it
what?
comes down,
Hold on,
when it
hold
comes
on.
down to
Ma.
taking care of kids, he a
Wow.
real good dude. Let me tell me and him got a baby together.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Ma, hold that thought. Hold on.
Hold on. I just got one question, and then I got to put you guys on hold because, of course, we got to play music. It is a radio station. Bring something up. This is just sounding a little heavy. You said Miami, something happened,
Yeah.
and you mentioned Tigger's name.
I mean, Yvette, tell him the story, baby. Come on, if you're a real chick,
I'm sorry.
be real a little
That's
bit.
not in my book.
She doesn't want to mention that. That's why I'm
okay, she don't
asking
wanna
you.
mention.
You said there was blood on sheets.
Oh, man.
Tell me what happened, Mom.
You was just trying to make the point how she be lying about a lot of stuff.
Let me okay, I'll tell you what happened, but I'm not going to really say no name. But what happened is she was supposed to be in a relationship with somebody that approached me. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I'm in the music business just like G. Somebody approached me about her. She was supposed to be in a relationship with somebody
I'm gonna have to
that
leave.
was having gay sex.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You know, some dude was
Come on
running up in the
now.
dude.
Don't leave. Hold on.
As
Don't
she
leave.
went into the hotel room
too
with him
much.
after she seen blood, and she wasn't sure. She was like, I knew he was messing around with this guy. I wasn't sure. I pulled back the sheets on the bed. There was blood on the bed. I stuck my finger in his butt. You should see his butt, girl. It was all ripped out and everything. I said, and you still gonna sleep with this dude after you know this happened? You had blood on the sheets?
Karrine, hold on.
What kind of chick is you?
Hold on. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. You don't have to leave.
Yeah, I do.
No, let us go to break and then come back and then we'll talk and we'll finish promoting this book.
Why you keep running from things? You putting things out there and you keep
have
running.
To expect.
But you running from people though.
And I help.
But you keep running. Hold on, Jonesy. You keep running from people. Like I wasn't even gonna get at you like I was gonna get at you because it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango.
I don't have to deal with.
No, you
but
don't.
It takes two to
But
tango. So
to
these rappers
understand.
and you and y'all business, that's y'all business. But you keep running from stuff. And then you put your son's face in the book. You put your son's name in the book. Like I wasn't even gonna get at you like that. You know what I mean? But you got problems, B. You can't keep running. You can't keep running from stuff, B. Like you can't.
You're not gonna hold me here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Karrine, don't go! Superhead is back in the building.
How'd you do that?
Because she's a professional, and she's got a book to promote. She'll be at Barnes & Noble's tonight.
On Court Street from what time? From 7 to 8:30, I believe.
7 to 8:30. She'll be there signing books. The name of the book is Confessions of a Video Vixen.
Yes.
And this portion of Miss Jones in the Morning is sponsored by New Jersey Travel and Tourism. Explore New Jersey. Log on to visitnj.org.
So things got a little explosive, as they do here on Miss Jones in the Morning. And the show, you guys know by now, thank you, Flex, for borrowing your bomb for a moment, is about exposing the truth, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, even uncomfortable sometimes. Mm-hmm. That's what the basis of this show is. We expose ourselves and everybody else that we can. You wrote this book for money and teaching, for money, teaching, and your own self-healing. Why? Why did you feel the need to drop all this business that you shared, private moments with these guys? Why?
Well, I was good on money, so that's not what it is. You know, when I started writing this book, I didn't have a deal. I wrote this book for myself. I write on a regular basis. Anyone who knows me knows that I've got journals from years ago, poetry, short stories, blah, blah, blah. And I began to write because I needed to figure out what had happened to me. Like, where did I go wrong? What really happened, starting from when I was born to that time in my life. And so at that point in time, people started coming to me from my website and little girls asking me questions. I heard that you were raped, so was I. I heard that you were beaten, so was I. I'm a single mom, I'm 16, what do I do? You know, it's questions like that I answer every single last one of them that's so important to me. So when that started happening, I just knew that it wasn't just my story. It's not just me. I'm not the only person going through this. You know what I mean? And so when HarperCollins came to me to publish, it just seemed right and just. And I'm glad that I did because a lot of people are being helped by it, minus all the book, minus all the other crap that's going on.
And you got some encouragement from Dame Dash, Andre Harrell, and who else was in the book?
Shakem Compare
and Shakem Latifah's manager. They encouraged you to. They read the journals, obviously.
Well, I just talked to them and knowing them, and I remember the first time, you know, ever telling someone my story. It was Damon, and I called Damon Mr. Wonderful because he looked at me. He goes, "That's a story."
Did you have a sexual relationship with him?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Before or after Jay, or did it matter?
It was years after.
Okay.
Years after, right after Aaliyah died, I believe. And it was brief, but that's not what our relationship was based on. You know, we just became friends, and we didn't collide in that way anymore.
How was sex with him, by the way?
I don't remember.
Drugs.
I can't comment on it. I don't remember. It was. Yeah.
In the drug days.
Yeah, no, not even. I was
got a good contract.
I was
signed.
good.
That's that.
I was good by then. I was good. I think he was. I don't know where he was.
How was Bobby Brown?
Bobby was a little messy.
Why am I not surprised?
White crusted lips and all that.
Meaning pee-pee and doodle messy, or just what kind of messy?
No, sweaty messy?
Just messy. Just everything you could imagine.
Spit drooling out?
Messy.
Ew!
Just messy.
Damn.
What was Shaquille, you said in the book, was sweaty messy?
I'm going to go back to the message, though.
Right.
I'm wrapping up.
Right, okay.
So I just want everybody to know, though, that everything in my book actually happened, and it was checked by my attorneys and fact-checked, and police reports and all those things have been, we have those. I've never thrown away anything. And so regardless of what anybody says, regardless of what gripes are coming in, who's upset, it doesn't matter. What really matters in this book, and what I'm hearing from the female population, all my book signings, is that girls are going through this all over the place. Things that I went through, they've gone through, and they never thought they could make it through. You know what I mean? And
what are you doing now? Like, I know you have the book out, but what are you doing now? You said money is good, but how are you?
Well, I'm producing a show for VH1, a news special, based on my story, other people's stories within the hip-hop industry. It focuses on women. So
This just in.
I'm producing that. I'm working on my second book. I'm also writing and producing.
More whoring.
I'm also producing and writing the movie version of my book, the television version. They're looking for a reality show version of my life, and I'm getting calls for a daytime talk also. So we're working on all of that on top of the scripts that I've already written and have in Hollywood anyway. I've been doing this before the book came out. I was already writing already.
You seem like to get offended when people call you slut, whore. Does that bother you?
Because that's not what I am. That's what I've been. I'm not saying that I haven't been.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, I'm saying that's not what I am now.
But now you're in a stable relationship with Bill Maher.
Yes.
And things are going well.
Things are wonderful.
Okay.
It's only been 30 days, 2 months.
It's been over 2 months, and so far.
Oh, it's too soon to tell.
Well, you fall in love real fast.
Very Tom and Katie, but you know what?
No, you're not. Tom is Tom Cruise. That's Bill Maher. That's two different things.
I'm saying as far as the emotion is concerned,
okay.
we're very much into each other at this point.
It's always like that in the beginning, girl.
Yeah, and so talk to me in another year or so and see what's going.
You gonna put him in your next book?
No, Bill is a lot smarter and a lot more special than anyone I've ever met in my entire life.
Smart dude.
And I respect him, which is something I've never done before.
Except for Papa, who, by the way, is not LL. Thank God.
It's not.
Thank God. We ran with that.
We were all wrong. So I just have one question, Jones.
But we never said definitely. We always said speculating.
At the end of your book, you said if you could do it all over again, you would do it. Now, are you meaning like you would do the whoring and the drugs and all of that, or you mean the experience to get you out of your mental state?
It's so funny when I get asked that question because, of course, I would. If I had my own way, I would have. I wouldn't have had the mother I had. I wouldn't have had the father I had.
You can't pick it.
You can't do any of that. But if I could, if somebody said, okay, let's change it all and make it better, I would have been in college, being something else. I would have done the things that I think I should have, But obviously, that's not what God had intended for me. I would not do the things over again that I had done. I wouldn't do the drugs. I wouldn't do the whoring. I wouldn't do any of that. I would be in some house with a white picket fence with a husband and 2 dogs.
With the nice life, what
exactly.
people think is the nice life. Right. But I think like I hear you talk, and there was no point along the way when you was 18, 19, 20, the G-rap incidents, whatever that was, sleep with this rapper, that you weren't like, I'm a whore, I'm a slut, I need to stop. I mean, like,
absolutely.
Because it seems like that's what you should be telling young ladies. Like, if you're putting multiple penises in your face in the course of 3 hours,
absolutely.
You have a problem.
You have a problem. If you're sleeping with somebody else's husband, you have a definite problem. If you're sleeping with someone that doesn't love you and has committed to you, you have a problem. You know what I mean?
And the same thing goes for men, too. The same thing goes for men.
Because these men are having sex with thousands of women because they're traveling, bringing back diseases. You don't know how many people
speaking of which, did you have sex with Magic Johnson?
No. No.
Knock it off.
I have never had sex with Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson gave my son his first Christmas. He kind of just took him and his...
Why?
I met him through someone that he worked with, and his
community service?
His whole group of women.
Big in community service.
Yeah, his whole group
of
women.
And is John Sally really hung like 2 horses?
Yeah, John is out of control. But I have never been with John. I just know that's what I heard from other people, Shaq including, and like he's got the biggest in the NBA.
How is Shaq know?
Well, shower rooms, I don't know. I say again.
Shaq, how he know?
Well, people play ball together and stuff like that. And you can kind of.
I guess.
All right, but Envy, real quick.
Now, what about females in the industry? Any females in the industry you've been with?
No. No, I don't.
About porn movies.
What about them?
Have you done any?
I'll discuss that in my second book.
So you have done porn?
I'll discuss that in my second book. I have.
Well,
tapes.
she talks about it in the first book, how you were taking baths with the girlfriend, the Minaj girl from it the Ja Rule episode?
Yeah.
What about Tupac?
He was dead.
Damn. Rest in peace.
All right. Thank you for bringing that down. Did you ever have a confrontation with any of the wives?
Yes. When I was in the middle of all of this, they found me.
All of them?
Not all. Well, I remember Ja and his wife and Gotti and his wife. We were all in Vegas at the same time, and we were at the same crap table. area, and I remember his wife lunging towards me and Jock kind of grabbing her and pulling her off, like, "What are you doing?" Yeah,
that's a 6 the hard way. If I ever saw one,
I had like 5 of my girls.
5 on all of them.
Yeah.
So she lunged at you, and what did you do?
Well, my girls was by me, so they was ready. I wasn't gonna do nothing, because I'm not that kind of person.
Are you a lawsuit queen like me?
Yeah, I'm a lawsuit. I've got great attorneys, and I've got people that have a lot of power around me.
So I shouldn't solicit you for sex today.
Not today.
That'd be a bad look.
That'd be a bad look for you.
But before you go, can Kim give you a little reading? Because we asked her to stay around.
Let me say, first of all, Jupiter is conjuncting your Venus. That means a lot of money. So opportunities are falling from the sky right now. Get a good manager, get a good agent, grab as much as you can, okay? Another thing that's happening, in about 6 months, you're going to be really rolling with television. So I know you said you had some television opportunities. So my advice is that, what they say, they 15 minutes of fame. Take the 15 minutes and make it into an hour if you can.
1 hour special on
right.
ABC.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate
Karrine,
that.
thank you for coming back.
Well,
Good luck.
I am the runaway bride.
We're going to stop that, though.
No, we ain't.
Yeah,
I don't have to. There's a lot of things I don't have to do.
And you know what? You don't have to run either.
Well, I like to. But I liked coming back.
I liked
coming back to you.
Okay, let me just see if there's like anything like...
Hey, y'all, she does have a nice ass, too, by the way. So if you're wondering, like a lot of people ask me, is she pretty? She's very good looking.
And you don't need makeup. That's how
she doesn't have no makeup on. And the ass is fat. And there's a picture on the binding of the book. You can see the Toto looks good,
Shut up, because you didn't even, we were saying she looked pretty in the book. You was like, she ain't no all that.
No, she was prettier in person than on the book.
Be careful. There is some drama. So I don't know, one of the book signings or someone may come up and try to approach you. So be very careful. You do have some bodyguards, don't you?
I've got a lot of bodyguards.
Okay, keep them close. Keep them close, because there's going to be one woman in particular.
I think
as she drops the police.
Okay, maybe not, but I'm just saying one woman in particular is going to cause you a lot of drama. So do keep your bodyguards close.
I will.
Okay?
All right, guys, we'll be back. We're going to talk about, we know we're going to talk about you when you leave.
I know.
All right, guys, it's Miss Jones in the Morning on Hot 97.
Fan,
this is bigger than an interview.
That was a happening.
I had to go to the bathroom for half an hour, but I can't go. I just can't leave the room.
And right before we get to speak to Mr. METHOD Man. Good morning, Meth.
What up?
How you doing?
Hey, yo, man, I've been better and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I get the call this morning and stuff about what's going on out there. It's 6:30 out here.
Where are you?
I'm in L.A.
Oh, okay, on the West Coast. Yeah, well, Superhead just left, and, there are people in the book she's mentioned. She didn't mention your name.
Why would she? She don't freaking know me, man.
Now, when she mentioned Papa, we automatically thought it was somebody else. But then, I don't know if it was Ma Barker, Cool G Rap's current wife, who said it was you. Somebody said that it was you, and I hadn't even thought that it was you.
The word that I got back from Wendy's show yesterday was, you know what I'm saying, Cool G Rap wife was on there, who I don't know also, and confirmed that.
And they're also holding too. We'll let you talk to them in a minute.
See, the exact words that I was getting was, she said the girl's a big liar. Now, the thing that I'm not getting is, why is they bringing my name up in it, B? All this nastiness going on and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting calls and stuff, and my kids is like, why is they talking about my daddy?
Right. Well, you know what? Let me conference them in. And you can.
I'm in
all right.
stuff.
Yeah, what the deal? That's exactly the point. That's what we was trying to say.
What's up, man? Love is
the point we're trying to make.
Is it homegirls a compulsive liar?
Let him talk, motherfucker. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Let me talk. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is, the business that y'all got with her, that's with her and stuff, you know what I mean? But to put my name up in it, it's like the same way y'all got y'all family there, I got my family over here, dog. You know, and my wife is calling me, and she telling me all this stuff. What's going on? Why they keep saying your name? And I'm like, you know how Wendy Williams is, but now she like, no, they on the other radio station. I'm like, nah, and she ain't got my name in her mouth again. Look, look, man, I ain't got nothing to do with no books.
Right. No, hey, yo, Matt, let him finish. Hey, yo, Meth, it was no kind of disrespect to you nor your family, dog. We was just trying to prove a point that homegirl's a compulsive liar, that she lies on a lot of different people. She try to badger a lot of dudes' names, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And no, it's like crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Word is born ever since that been going on or whatever and stuff, and some of the names that been coming out, I've been feeling real bad for dudes and all that. But I'm like, yo, if you lay with a dog, you gonna get fleas, son. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I do something and it come out, I'm going to own up to it. I'm going to be a man and own up to it. Now, mind you, I ain't no saint. me and my wife have been through some trials and tribulations. Mind you, I ain't no saint. But when it come down to that there, and babies and all that right there, son, nah, man. Nah, my kids can't be listening to the radio and stuff like that, especially if it ain't true, man. All I ask is y'all have a little bit more discretion with it. Y'all take her, y'all do y'all legal stuff however y'all want to do it. I know how she went on the radio and she trying to blow the guard up and all that. Take that up with her with that. As far as putting meth name in it, man, clear me.
No doubt,
so
baby.
I can go home, you know what I'm saying, and hold my head high in front of my babies.
Right.
No doubt, baby. Hey, yo, and that's very understandable, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's very understandable, Matt, you know what I'm saying?
Hold
Like
on.
people grilling her. Hold on. People grilling her. People grilling her, trying to get, you know, all this information out of her. I ain't heard my name once. Only time I heard my name was when Ma said it.
Exactly. Well, cause yeah, she's on audio talk about that she had the baby by you, and that you and her, that your wife and you was raising the baby. This is what I'm saying. This chick got issues.
My wife know, cause she ain't no dumb lady. She ain't no dumb woman. She my best friend. She know that's game right there. But the fact that the thing that's killing her is how come my name keep getting mentioned in the same sentence with this girl if I don't know her? And I'm like, yo, man, I don't know, man. Message to Kelly Griffin, by the way, up at BET. Thanks for the shout out, Ma. I'll be coming to see you when I get home.
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls. Hold on, guys.
Yo, and Coogee Raps, you still one of my favorite MCs in the world.
Yeah, same. And vice versa, too, baby.
Hold on.
Let me just put them on hold. They can talk.
So the audience can decipher that however they would like. Let's let that marinate.
We have no choice.
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
It's time to go home.
Guys, we hope we've entertained you. We damn sure entertained ourselves. I certainly wasn't expecting all this. But you know what? I think G-Rap and Ma Barker had some final words they wanted to say. And I just out of respect for them calling the show, I got to give them the opportunity. You guys still there?
Yeah, we're still here.
Go ahead. It's just a lot going on.
It is. It's just that, like I said, if she want to entertain the world with all that garbage, you see she wanted to leave, put her on the spot. The chick is a compulsive liar, yo. And she lying about a lot of things in that book, about G, about a lot of people, yo. And the list goes, like I said, I got audio from 1 to 50. She lying about her own father. She lied about her daughter. She probably don't even have no daughter. I mean, it's just a lot. This chick got a beautiful mind, just like that movie, yo. And
so,
she really got into
Ma, let me ask you a question. Are you saying that she left you a phone message with...
No, we had a conversation, me and her, together on the phone.
And you recorded it.
And you recorded it.
Well, exactly. And that's why she left. That's why she didn't want to say a lot of stuff. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of stuff I got on Homegirl. That's why she ain't going to fake. That's why come on. She contradicted. You heard when she was like, oh, G is a nice person. How you going to sit up there and say G's a nice person when in the book you talk about how he abused you? Let me tell you, I'm not getting on the radio saying nobody a nice person after they done broke my ribs. And, yo, he's an enemy to me.
Crazy.
Sounds like you guys have the makings of a book, too.
Yeah, that's what she said, yeah. And how she going to get on the radio and say, oh, Ma's a nice person, G's a nice person? Come on.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, which one is it?
I'm still interested in hearing that audio, that conversation. If you don't,
I know you are.
Did you, Ma, did you email me that already? Ma, you emailed me that already?
I mean, I don't know which one G emailed you. He emailed you a couple, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we already do too. Because this chick the world got to know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to listen because they like to gossip about what is it, but it ain't real.
I just want the truth. Whoever has it, and we have 3 more. Phone messages from you. We are going to have to play them tomorrow, but if you can send us, if you're willing to send us that audio of the claims she's made, because right now it's simply hearsay, but if you can, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. If you send those emails, we'll get it on, and I'm sure you'll be helping save a lot of people's marriages.
Yeah, is that, I mean, no, because she's talking about, this is what I'm saying, like,
no, I understand.
Like how messages got on phone, you know, he was aggravated.
He's very upset
the name,
about that.
And that's understandable, but I'm saying this is what this chick is doing.
Right.
Damon Dash supposedly helped her put the book out, and she's sitting there talking about how he slept with her after Aaliyah died. Come on, man, that's crazy, yo.
Yeah, but if it was after she died.
Yeah, but still, it don't matter. She don't supposed to put her business. He helped her out. That's what I'm saying. This chick got no respect, and she's lying. It's a whole bunch of other names that she said on the audio. I ain't gonna mention, but it's a lot of stuff, dog, and you know.
Right. Well,
it's just a lot. The chick is a compulsive liar.
I just got one question for you. Damn, why your face so sweaty? Remember from the record? That's my favorite
Yeah, so that's what we just want to let everybody know. Don't feed into all that junk that she slept with this person and that person. As you see, he got on the record. He don't even know the girl.
You can't take nothing she say on face value. That's just the bottom line.
Got it, guys. I appreciate it all the time. I appreciate that. And we're looking for those emails, Ma, all right?
Oh, okay, no doubt.
All right, y'all. Call us anytime. And Meth, thank you for reaching out all the way.
I was trying to tell them, yo, man, don't mention my fucking name no more. I ain't get that shit out.
No, I think they got the point.
Yeah, I think they understood.
I think they got the point. I think they understood.
Word, and take my record off.
No, that's a spin. That's BDS. Good luck with everything.
That.
No.
Fuck that. I don't want to hear my shit no more today.
All right.
My wife is killing me right now.
I know.
Tasha, remember what I told you. Right now, killing me right now.
We on air, Meth. We on air.
I know. I got you. Hold on. The end.